slowly.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Saran Kothawde. I'm a grade 12 student at Poda International School, ICSC, ISC Nehru. Currently, I'm pursuing commerce with mathematics. I scored 98% in my 10th boards. And apart from academics, I'm also a professional badminton player, having played at national and state level, including recent achievements of winning a bronze at the state level and representing my school at the national level. And I'm also a passionate MUNer and a debater who regularly participates in various events.
Tell us a little bit about your family background.
Okay, we are a family of three, sir. My father, he has done his graduation in BSc chemistry, and he currently works as the senior manager in supply chain at Merck Life Science Limited. It's a German multinational company. And my mother, she has done her graduation in BSc mathematics, and she's a homemaker.
So, why do you want to pursue this course in IIM Bangalore?
Sir, for me, IIM Bangalore is one of the biggest brands in the country. And for me, I wanted to pursue my further career in econometrics. So for econometrics, this course at IIM Bangalore, the BSc Economics particularly, provides a strong base and foundation which I need for econometrics. So that's why I want to choose IIM Bangalore.
But there are well-established options like SRCC and Saint Stephen's, etc.
Yes, right, sir. So, but for me, sir, as I said, IIM Bangalore is one of the biggest brands in the country, and if you see there are around 15,000 applicants and only 80 seats, so we can see the level of competition we have at IIM Bangalore. And according to my academic profile, I'll get like-minded peers with whom I'll have a tough competition, and I will be able to also understand the divergent point of views of different people, different students over there. So for me, that's why I'm Bangalore, sir. And the faculty also, the faculty consists of, I hope it will consist of the same professors as the one who offer MBA, who are from various prestigious international and national institutes.
So, your favorite subject is economics, right?
Yes, economics and
What is
maths
what
sometimes.
is GST? Do you have any idea of GST?
So it's goods and service tax, basically.
What is that?
It's basically the tax imposed by the government. There are two types of GST. One is CGST and the other is SGST. The CGST is basically on intrastate transactions and SGST, if I'm not wrong, is on interstate transactions.
So, is it a value-added tax?
Uh, I'm not sure about it. GST was replaced, GST replaced value added tax,
Sorry, GST?
replaced VAT in 2018, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure about it, but
Yeah, GST replaced VAT, but is GST also a value-added tax?
I don't know, so I'm not sure about it.
You're not sure. What is a value-added tax?
Value added tax. Hmm, I don't know about it.
Hmm. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, please. Yeah. So you're not clear about what
Yes,
is a value-added tax.
yes, sir.
What
I
is
have
that?
basic knowledge of it, but not entirely. But I know, I think if I'm not wrong, value added tax is like the tax we apply at each stages of production as we go in the process of production. But I'm not completely sure about it.
What is cash reserve ratio?
What is the cash reserve ratio, sir? It is the amount of money which bank has to keep with the commercial bank has to keep with the central bank.
Yeah. Yeah. What is cash reserve ratio? Sorry.
Cash reserve ratio is the certain amount of money or percentage of money which the commercial bank has to keep with central bank.
What is the rate of CRR now? Any idea?
Uh, no, sir, no idea.
So what happens when the RBI increases the CRR?
So when the RBI increases the CRR, in that case, the lending capacity of the commercial banks decreases. It's mainly during the situation of excess demand in an economy when RBI increases the CRR.
Hmm. So what happens because of that? The bank has to
So
keep
because
more
of that,
money with RBI.
yes, it has to keep more money with the RBI, and because of that, the lending capacity of the bank to the commercial to the normal people in the country decreases.
Uh, can you tell us a joke, please?
A joke. Mhm. I'm not sure about any jokes at this moment right now, but
Not sure.
I have to think about a joke.
Think about it.
Okay.
Okay. What is the difference between FDI and FII?
Difference between FDI and FI. I don't know. I haven't studied this. So
You haven't studied this. What is
yes,
fiscal
we don't
deficit?
have. Fiscal deficit is the difference between the exports of the country and the imports which is doing with the imports it's doing as exports. It's basically a difference between the exports and imports of a country.
Is that fiscal deficit or is it something else?
It's trade deficit. It's trade deficit.
Hmm. So what is fiscal deficit?
Fiscal deficit. I'll have to think about it.
Huh? You said
I'll have
you've
to
done
think
some
about it.
course, you have done some project in fiscal deficit you have written, na?
I've done a project on banking sector, sir, in India.
What was the project about?
It was mainly about researching about the functions of the central bank and commercial banks in India, and then understanding how the banking affects the economy and all.
Tell us what are the two things you learned from that project?
So first of all, I learned about the functions, obviously, about the central bank, which is the RBI, and also along with that, I got to know the history of RBI when it was established. And then in commercial banks, I researched in detail about HDFC, and what I concluded from the project was that how the sector is important for the economy and several other functions of the banks.
Mhm. Yeah, so what was your understanding? Tell us two things that you understood.
Okay, from that project. Uh, from that project, I understood that the central bank is basically the regulator for all the commercial banks. Central as the role which commercial bank plays for the normal resident, that's what the role a central bank plays for the commercial bank. That is the first thing I understood and got to know.
But this
And the
what you're
second,
saying, it's a very theoretical project looks like.
yes, and as part of the project, I also had the opportunity of visiting one of the branches of HDFC Bank, where I learned about the functioning of like how are the transactions going in the bank, how are some changes they are applying in the bank and all.
Hmm. What is inflation?
Inflation is the persistent and abnormal rise in the general price level of the goods and services in an economy.
Only abnormal. Why abnormal?
So because if you see, because if there's sudden prices, if you see like abnormal because if there is rise in the price of one good, every year there's rise in the price, but like 2%, 3%, it's for healthy competition in the market. But if there's an abnormal rise in something, then it's inflation.
No, if there is a 2%, 3% rise, it is not inflation. You can switch off the video.
Mm.
Yeah, Sarang, you can switch
Yes,
off
I
the.
think. Uh, okay.
If there is a 2,
Uh,
3% rise, that's not inflation.
um, I don't think so, sir.
Hmm. And what is recession?
Recession is a period of unemployment in the country, basically.
Unemployment or lack of growth?
It's basically like it's if you put in simple terms, it's a decline in economic activity in a country. It is like there's fall in the GDP, income, employment, etc.
What is an inferior good?
Inferior goods are those goods for which higher substitutes are available, and the demand for which increases with a decrease in income and decreases with an increase in income.
For example,
For example, sir, the jowar, bajra, and all, we have higher substitutes for them, right, as rice and wheat. So if the income of a person falls down, the demand for these goods, that is jowar and bajra, it will go up because basically they're cheaper than rice and wheat.
hmm. What is a monopoly?
Monopoly is a market in which there is a single seller or sole producer of a commodity, and he controls the prices in the market by controlling the quantity supplied of a commodity. And basically, there's barriers to entry in that market.
Give an example.
Examples are the defense sector, if we can say it's a monopoly of the government-owned companies.
Defense sector is a monopoly. How?
Uh, wait, monopoly is monopsony, and example of monopoly. Hmm.
Okay, tell us your two strengths.
My strengths are first of all, since I mentioned that I play badminton, because of that, I've been trained in various skills such as time management and performing under high pressure situations and crunch situations. Another is I'm a team person. I like to do teamwork. I'm great at teamwork, and I'm a very strong-willed person who once decides he wants to do something, I will achieve that.
Sarang, what is the meaning of your name?
My name, sir, if you see Saran, is the name of Lord Krishna, and Sarang also means deer. And in the Hindu mythology, and if you see in Korean, sarang is basically love.
Sarang is?
Love. In Korean, it's love, and in Hindu mythology, it's a name of Lord Krishna, and sarang also means deer.
So the name of Lord Krishna, he has many names, right?
Yes, sir.
But each name has a different meaning. So what is the meaning of Sarang?
Meaning of sarang. Uh,
Give us a few more names of Krishna.
uh, it's Bal Gopal, then Ranchor Das is one of them. Um, Another one is it's,
What is the meaning of Kothavade?
so Kothawadi is my family surname. I don't exactly know its meaning, but uh, we originate from Rajasthan, so it's something linked back that date. My ancestors, if I'm not wrong, they were some Pandits, and also it comes from their Kathavade.
So what are your options if you don't get selected in this course?
If I don't get selected, but first of all, my attempt will be to first of all, my preference will be this course only. If I don't get selected, then I'm preparing for IP MAT as well. I am in there. And another options for me are, uh, as I said, Sri Ram College of Commerce and St. Stephen's.
So you'll be giving CUET also.
Yes.
Mhm. So in order of preference, you want to go to IIM, then which one?
First of all, is I am Bangalore, sir.
Hmm.
anytime. Then second is IIM Indore,
Hmm.
and then it's SRCC and St. Stephen's.
So you can go to SRCC and then go to IIM Ahmedabad, na?
So, but if I can if able to get an undergraduate degree from IIM Bangalore, so for me, there are two big brands in the country, IIT and IIM, and IIM Bangalore is one of the biggest IIMs in the country. So, if I'm able to do an UG course from IIM Bangalore, then why would I go to any other institute? It's like no brainer question for me. If I'm getting IIM Bangalore, is the best option for me.
But after IIM Bangalore, you'll have to do PG also somewhere, na?
Yes.
So SRCC IIM Ahmedabad would be better. Or okay, let's say leave out IIM Bangalore. Why IIM Indore? Because you can go to SRCC and then IIM Ahmedabad. So why settle for IIM Indore 5 years?
Sir, IIM it has an integrated MBA also within it. With it, it's a 5-year IPM program with 3-year BB and 5 years of 3 years BB and 2 years of MBA.
Mhm.
So IIM, even though it's not as big as IIM, it's also one of the established brands in the country. And I always have the options of leaving the course after 3 years of BBA. So I can do that and I can give CAT and get into IIM Ahmedabad or even do my masters from any other country or established college like LSE.
Okay, the interview is still on. Do you have any questions?
Not a serious question, but I want to ask about the food available at the campus. Will it be good at IIM Bangalore's campus?
What will the?
How will be the food quality and the residential facility at the campus,
Oh, it will be
considering
among the
it's
best. It will be among the best in the country. That much I can assure you.
yes, sir, only that.
Okay, Asmita, Gurkirat, and Koshani, do you have any questions to ask Sarang?
No, sir.
Yeah, Asmita, Gurkirat.
No, sir.
Okay, Sarang, the interview is still on. How do you think was your interview?
I would say it was better than the last time.
Hmm.
This time I was able to answer the academic questions a bit more particularly from last time. I need some improvements in framing my answers and structuring them properly. And uh, if not completely, but some part of academics, I need to revise it too.
You need to revise academics a lot. And when they ask you, what do you have any questions, then you can ask something to do with the academic part of it rather than food and other stuff. Okay. Ask that how will be the rigor in the course. I have heard that MBA is very tough. So, what kind of routine will be expected here? Something which shows that you're positive about joining the course, at the same time, not overconfident. To say, if I'm selected, what would be the routine like? Something on those lines you can ask. Okay.
Okay.
And but you need to brush up your academics pretty much. So, when are your board exams?
My board exams are starting on 13th Feb.
And your interview is on 3rd, right?
Yes.
So you have 4 5 days. Try to brush up on economics, the questions I've sent you, and on mathematics also. Mathematics, permutation, combination, differentiation, progressions, all these things you do little bit. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Focus on this more because board exams do not have that much relevance now. Okay. And
Yes.
board exams, I'm sure you'll anyway do well.
Yes. And do I need to focus on graphs and all?
Yeah, graphs. Graphs, they can ask about graphs because you're from economics, right?
Okay.
So basic graphs like sine curve, cos curve, parabola,
Mm,
mostly on
okay.
probability, permutation, combination. These are the important chapters.
Okay.
Okay. So today we'll end the class here. Uh, Gurkirat, tomorrow you give an interview.
Tomorrow, what time would it be?
You tell me.
If I'm like, can I text you ki what time I'm free so you'll take my interview that time? Is that possible?
Yeah. The
Okay,
normal
I'll text you then.
normal class will be at 8:30, but if you want to do it before or after, we can do that.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you. I'll text you.
And Sarang, you need to brush up on your academics, okay?
Okay, sir.
Chalo, okay.
Thank you.
चीनी क्यों आई है? ओह, वो तो फटी है सारा। कैसे तेल लगाते हैं?